Narcissists are very strategic and planned when it comes to saying things, when it comes to the usage of words to influence your emotional state and inflict damage. And almost all of them, surprisingly, follow the same patterns in their conversations to deflect and project the things onto you and make the whole situation all about you, whether or not you have any role to play in what is happening. So, what are their 5 most favorite sayings and what do they mean? Let's find out in this video. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional, and today I'll be sharing with you 5 most favorite sayings of a narcissist and what they mean. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure that you press that subscribe button and push that bell icon to stay updated with everything latest I post here on this channel. Number 1. You never let me finish when I'm saying something. When a narcissist says this, what they actually mean is, I want you to stay silent because what you have to say is absolutely and completely valid. And those valid points would somehow counter my manipulative tactics and I might lose control. But I want my control to be there and I want to maintain it over you so that I can keep getting supply. And the best way to do that is to keep you silenced. And I'm making it all about you. I am seeding it out in your mind, in your brain, that you do not let me speak. When in reality, it's me only who has been speaking throughout the relationship, and all I do is I expect you to listen. Number 2. What else do you want from me? This sentence is very, very covertly dangerous because there is a presumption in this question that I am doing everything for you and you're being ungrateful. So what else do you want from me now? When in fact, narcissists do not even do the most basic things that a person is expected to do for another person, such as respecting them, showing care and affection without having them, beg for it. And they know this. They know that they are not doing anything, but they are creating the doubt again in your brain so that you start questioning yourself and stop asking them. So that you start questioning your reality. What a narcissist actually says in this sentence is, I know that I have done nothing for you, but I have to portray you as ungrateful and make it all about you so that you question yourself and you start questioning what you are not doing in this relationship and you try even more. So now you understand how dangerous it is. This one question and the whole situation is turned around. Before we move to the next sayings, I'm really curious to know, what did the narcissist you were with say? And how did you feel? How did you react? Just put those sayings in comments below and I'll make sure to translate them for you so that you have a deeper understanding of what happened back then. Number 3. I don't know what you're talking about. The translation is, I exactly know what you're talking about, but I'm pretending that I don't know. And I'm doing so to escape responsibility, to escape accountability. I am making you question your reality and twisting it for you so that you start feeling crazy, so that you start asking yourself, what's wrong with me? Is it me who is making things up? And this is why when you leave the relationship, you have questions like, am I the one who is the problem here? Am I the narcissist? Did I do something that made them do what they did? And it is because of the heinous, the ugly manipulation and gaslighting they do while you are in a relationship with them. This is the root of cognitive dissonance. Number 4, no one thinks the way you think. What they are actually saying is, I am using allies, real or imagined, to back up my lies and manipulation, so that you feel isolated. I am triangulating you in the moment, but it is all invisible. I am creating people, imaginary, in my support, or they could be even real, to prove that it is you who is the problem here, to prove that the problem is your thinking, the problem is your feelings. I am clearly, bold-facedly dismissing your feelings, your thoughts, your identity, your personality, your whole existence. This is all an invisible setup to isolate you, to make you feel the problem. I'm making you question even the most basic principles you have been following. I am making you question your values, your belief systems, so that I can break them down and demoralize you to the extent that there is nothing left of you. I know that it sounds very evil how someone can think in those ways, but actually, this is the motivation, this is the intention behind all of these behaviors. This is why a narcissist projects it on you. This is why they make you question things, because then it becomes very easy for them to continue the abuse. When your ability to use the critical factor, the logic, the reason is gone, the path is very easy. It becomes very buttery, and it has the flow they need. Number 5, and the most favorite saying of a narcissist is, why can't you forget it and move on? Come on, it's been a month since then. Narcissists expect you to overlook their abusive behaviors. They want you to keep accepting the abuse without even questioning, without even raising a concern. They want you to just get along with it and pretend that there is nothing wrong with their behaviors. They expect you to just keep going with their behaviors because you are their slave. This is how they see you. They see you as an object to play with. Rather, you are seen as an extension of them, and which means they can treat you in whatever way possible and do whatever they want to. What they are saying in this sentence is, I want you to accept my unacceptable behavior and see it as a mistake that I made, but because of you. Which means now you have to forgive yourself for making me do it. The problem is not my abuse. You see, the problem is that you are not getting along with it. The problem is that you are not taking it and accepting it. The problem is that you do not understand that you deserve it. Now that you have an in-depth understanding of what they say and what it means, it's also important to understand that these sayings can be said with a non-abusive intention. For example, if the narcissist never lets you speak and you say, you never let me speak, you never let me speak and finish it, it would be a right thing to say and do. All of these statements and sayings are neutral by their nature, and it depends on the context of how, when, and where they are said and used. If you have said or used one of these statements with a non-abusive intention, that does not make you a narcissist. Now, before I end this video and leave you for the next, I have a small request for you. You see, I want this channel to grow. I want this awareness to reach as many people as I possibly can. And this is one of the biggest projects in my life. And the best way you can help me doing so is by subscribing to my channel, by sharing my videos with people who may need to see it, by liking and leaving comments below. Because that is what tells the algorithm that it needs to go up in the search ranking. I would really appreciate if you do so and help other survivors in their healing journey. I hope today I was able to help you understand what they say and what actually it means and what are the intentions behind. I will meet you again in one more video or podcast if you're listening to this on a podcast platform with a new topic, a new understanding. Till then, let the healing begin.